But we start at 5:30 with a new bill proposed in the Ohio Senate that would lessen the requirements for veterans to become teachers.
The lawmakers will head back into session after November's election, and education policy continues to be one of the biggest priorities for this General Assembly. Here's State House reporter Morgan Trout with a look at this latest proposal.
Just because someone served doesn't mean that they necessarily have the skills to go out and teach.
A new bill in the Ohio Senate would make it significantly easier for a veteran to get a job as an educator, allowing service members to teach without having a degree, a license, or a background in education. Marine Corps vet Sam Livingston says he's skeptical, but he understands that there is a teacher shortage and this could open the door for qualified vets to get jobs.
I think there's a great trade-off there. The problem is, how do you vet that?
Northeast Ohio Republican State Senator Jerry Serino co-sponsored Senate Bill 361, which says a vet must have completed 4 years of service, had been honorably discharged, and has a reference letter from a former commanding officer that says the veteran is qualified to teach. How would a commanding officer in the military know that a vet is qualified to teach?
Well, think of that more as a reference. I don't think it's necessarily asking a commanding officer to evaluate whether that person would be an excellent teacher or not.
Serino explains that the bill does require the veteran to have 60 college credits, equivalent to 2 years, in any subject and at least a 2.5 GPA. Coast Guard vet Bob Shields, who does have a teaching license, says this isn't enough.
If I have 60 credits in biology, I might qualify to teach social studies. And that doesn't make sense.
Ohio Federation of Teachers Melissa Cropper agrees with Shields, adding that the lawmakers should listen to the teachers about what they feel is really needed.
OFT is highly concerned that legislators are going to take the shortcut of just lessening the requirements for what it takes to become a teacher instead of looking at those root causes of why are teachers leaving and why are people not coming in.
And that was Morgan Trout reporting. She says educators have told her they have been burned out due to the pandemic and teacher shortages, and they do not get fair wages. So lessening the requirements to teach may not do anything but put people in classrooms without enough training.